Hey y'all, welcome to a new video, and today I'm going to be talking about St. Patrick. And I just thought it was a good idea because St. Patrick's Day was a few days ago. I'm like 90% sure, might be wrong. But anyways, yeah, no, St. Patrick is way more important than you think. Like, that whole holiday is way more important than people make it out to be. It's not about leprechauns, it's not about a pot of gold, it's not about just getting to the pub. Actually, it's a really cool story about how Christianity was prospering in Ireland. Okay, so let's start off with little old St. Patrick. He was born in 385 AD, so this is after Christ. His father and his grandfather were church leaders. His father was a priest, his grandfather was a bishop, and they were like money. They were like wealthy. So yeah, and the craziest thing is like St. Patrick, despite him being in such a Christian family and like having means, he didn't believe in God, which was a little surprising to hear considering he's a saint. But at the age of 16, this man was kidnapped by pirates. They literally enslaved this kid for 6 years. So, you gotta, and they instructed him to become a shepherd. So he just was alone with his shepherd for his shepherd. He was alone with his sheep and his shepherd. Okay, I caught myself off guard. Yeah, he was just alone with his sheep for so long, and he had like such a crazy amount of isolation that he, like, maybe he wasn't super isolated, but you know what I mean. Like, he had a lot of time to be alone with these sheep. So he had a lot of time to think. He had a lot of time to look within because he's just roaming around with the sheep. So, basically, what I'm trying to say is this man started looking within. He started praying so much. This guy prayed nearly 100 times a day. You gotta think about that. That's crazy for someone who didn't believe in God. Okay? Then, St. Patrick got a miraculous vision of literal directions. 200 miles worth of directions to get back home on foot. This man walked 200 miles to get back home, and he got home. Oh, that's crazy to think about. Like, actually, like, really, 200 miles worth of it. Okay. He went back home to England, and he just was like, okay, I'm gonna become a priest because, like, well, that was, like, insane. So he became a priest. He did what he did. I'm not sure how long he was back in England for, but he got another vision of the same people that literally kidnapped him, begging him to come back. And I'm sure he was thinking like, oh Jesus. Oh my gosh. And then you know what he did? He went back. He went back and he preached the gospel to all the people in Ireland, and it was like really freaking cool. Because one of the coolest things that he did, why he like carries a 3-leaf clover in all of like the pictures people have of him, dude, he explained it in such a beautiful way. Okay, you know how the 3-leaf clover is one thing, right? And it has 3 leaves. He explained that to be God, like the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. They are one person, one leaf, all connected, but they're 3 different people, but they're all connected. And that, like, I really do think that was such a beautiful analogy of explaining God, because, like, that's a really big, like, confusion a lot of people have. They're like, if there's one God, like, how is there 3 different things? There you go. They're all connected. Anyways, I hope you guys learned something today. I really, really was super excited to talk about this. Let me know if you guys would like for me to like make more videos about like history about saints, because that's like, I think this video was pretty cool. I don't know. Love you guys. I hope you guys are doing the best. I hope you guys have a blessed, blessed, blessed day. May the Lord bless you. Bye, guys.